Hey everybody, it's broker Monty Burris, and I was asked an interesting question. I was asked to talk a little bit about buyer psychology versus seller psychology. I'm a firm believer that buyer psychology kind of dictates the marketplace. It's the buyers that kind of stir the drink, if you will. We have in Toronto very much a seasonal real estate market. The majority of the transactions happen in the spring or the fall, whereas the summer and winter is very, very quiet. And this is driven by buyer activity. Buyers in the summer are on vacation or they're sitting around some large body of water, hopefully with a dock and maybe a cold beverage in their hand. And in the winter, they kind of don't bring that let's move type of mentality. It's more nestling, it's settling down, it's staying in from the cold. Who wants to go trek through snow to go see a house to move? So it's the buyers that bring that psychology, that buyer psychology that dictates how the market goes. And we can see that, witness that here in Toronto, where we have such a seasonal real estate market. One of the most seasonal real estate markets in the world, as a matter of fact. Buyer psychology is what kind of sets the tone for how even the process of the sale is. So, for example, witness for the longest time had such a seller's market, not seller psychology, seller's market, okay, that buyers would basically line up on a multiple offer type situation on an offer day. And it was their overwhelming drive for new properties, okay, that dictated the actual terms and process, okay, that drove the market. When the interest rates went up over the last 3 years, the buyers backed off because things were more expensive. The cost of borrowing was more expensive. A house that might be $1 million now it's still listed for $1 million, but it costs because of the borrowing costs the equivalent of a $1.4 million house. And so it's the buyers that dictate how the market goes. Buyers don't line up if buyers don't take the cues from the macroeconomy and indeed the microeconomy, neighborhood focus, etc. Then we really don't have a drink that's stirred, because it's the buyers that stir the drink.